Alright, I guess we're doing this. I am Live the Truth, and today I'm going to be reacting to the One Piece manga chapter 1119. Last chapter 1118, the Gorosei managed to get to the Iron Giant, taking it out and stopping Vegapunk's broadcast transmission from finishing right when he was talking about the D, the Well of D, and the Iron Giant starts sinking to the bottom of the ocean. At the same time, though, Bonney ends up dealing with the bluegrass and Daw turning them to children, so she got the Marines kind of off their backs, and Luffy and Dory and Broggy make it to the giant ship, and so they end up getting away from them. Luffy runs off to get himself something to eat, and Sanji, seeing that the situation starts to unfold, decides to check on Nami and see how they're doing. Nami says that they got a way out. Edison kind of unleashed the barrier so they can get out. It's just they don't know how the landing's going to be once they crash down. Sanji reassures them that he's going to make sure all the ladies come out safe, and Franky reassures them to come out safe. So he was talking to them like, what about me? But while they're strategizing on how to get out, one of the elders, the bird elder, ends up flying through now that they've dealt with the Iron Giant and is blasting a giant beam at them. And a couple of giants end up blocking it, taking the hit on. And Luffy, now fully fed and recharged, comes out and jumps into Gear 5. He looks at Bonney and says, I know you can do the same thing too. Hop out here with me. And she jumps into a Nika form, giving her a freest future possible. And now we got two Nikas out on the field. I'm super interested to see how they're going to handle this with two Gear 5 forms out here. But without further ado, One Piece chapter 1119. Let's get into it. Okay, One Piece chapter 1119, Emeth, E-M-E-T-H, Emeth. And we got Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 9. Kibi getting stoned by kids who resent Kaido. Okay, so Yamato's getting hit by a bunch of stones from kids who are not okay with her dad, which, it makes sense. Yamato's not her father, but, if they know that she is related to Kaido, then they're going to be mad at him as well. But that's just how Wano is. Generational trauma, that type thing. Alright. Words that shroud the truth. Go Stussy. You knew this would be my response, right? Friends. Oh, you knew this would be my response, right? So, Stussy and Kaku's looking at her like, okay, I did respect you. You were a relentless associate. Friends don't make me laugh, but nothing will sway Lucci when he comes back. So, Kaku's letting Stussy go. Stussy obviously letting him go, but Kaku's like, hey, get out of here as well. We ain't friends, but that being said, Rob Lucci's not gonna be as lenient when he shows up. And she's like, Kaku, and he's like, leave. And he's trying to be all serious, even above both of them look like about to cry. That's such a weird farewell between two Cyberpol agents. But I guess Kaku actually cared about her. Interestingly. Okay, so now we are back with Luffy and Bonney. This is gonna be a blast. And they're both just laughing and geeking. Bonnie's taking in her appearance like, wow, I look cartoonish. That Straw Hat's face is just like his Wander posters. Nika, the giants geeking. They're like, Nika, our hero. Two Nikas? I see. She made a Fasimo with her age powers. Okay, so she duplicated his situation with age powers. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Guys, nothing hurts these guys, even if they're sliced up or crushed. So Luffy's giving them the info. That's why I want you to give it your all and hurl me at him with full force. So, did Luffy just get lit up? So it looked like Luffy got big to defend the beam from the giant bird Gorosei. He took a big hit, but he's like, yo, nothing's gonna hurt these guys, so I need you to do your best and send me flying at them. I guess he has a plan as to how he's gonna deal with them. So all we can do is throw you straight at it, huh? Give it your all, huh? You asked for it. We're gonna attack Luffy, but why? We'll leave the bird guy. We'll leave the bird to you guys. Stop dancing, you fools! Put out the fire and set sail. Giants are still dancing to the beat of the drums of liberation. What? But you two were doing it earlier too, Captain. Oh, Luffy grabbed the wings of the bird. Hurry, while I've got a hold of it. Captain's orders are absolute, Bonney-chan. Eat frick jambe. Okay, so yeah, all of them are setting up. Impactful, strong. So Franky about to do a strong right, it look like. Alright then. Giant Nika. And they all throw a punch. Memory. So Ifrit Jambe, Hell's Memory. And Ifrit Jambe version of Hell's Memories is crazy. Impactful, strong right. And then the giant Nika punch. Youch, that hurt. They did what he wanted. He sent them flying to him. Huh? It hurt? Ah! Of course it does, idiot. You guys are using hockey. No. Gum. Don't let up, Bonney-chan. Keep going till you've crushed the life out of him. What's wrong with you guys? Bonney don't understand none of what's going on. Luffy's actually getting hurt because they're using actual hockey with them, with their attacks. All of them, it looks like, even Bonney, which is interesting. But they're all using hockey, so Luffy feels it, but he's being sent flying right into them. I'm guessing he's going to be the thing to send them flying. And then Gum. Booming Dawn Balloon. Here's a giant balloon version. So Luffy took the impact from all their attacks, turned into a giant balloon, and once he made contact with the Elder, was basically used their force to send that man flying. I'm surprised he actually thought that one true. True. Alright, it's gone. It won't be back anytime soon. Unless the one that can fly, it'll be back. But man, he really did send him flying. You got this little Team Rocket blasting off again with a sign in the air. Alright, let's get going, guys. Yeah. What about Usopp and the others? They were meant to fly down and meet us here, but they're late. I'll go check. Okay, so Atlas is checking on them. Atlas-chan? York is monitoring us. Lilith. Where? Nothing. Huh? Are we back at the Iron Giant? Nothing of the sort. That's why. Is that the feed? The feed's trying to come back? So the Iron Giant's at the bottom of the ocean. The transponder that would look like to be in the Iron Giant is trying to wake itself back up, trying to keep the message going. Whole Cake Island. Fuzz. Vegapulse picture trying to come back in view. Huh? Whoa. It's on again. That ceaselessly inherited aspect. What is he talking about now? We call it will. It's on. So okay. So Big News Morgans and Vivi see it. So I guess it's coming back on for everyone. It's back on. Was it in a bad signal area? Elders, you just interrupted the transmission. The Snell's memory circuit is still intact. You have to destroy it directly if you want to shut it down for good. And to those that have suffered for this, so yeah, his thing is, they basically paused it, not paused it, but they basically turned it off for a bit while the feed was still going, and now it's turning back on. I can only pray my voices reaches you. Okay, and to those that have suffered for this, I can only pray my voices reaches you. Huh? What the? Is this rain? Was that an explosion? What is going on? No. It's the Cypherpole agents and a bunch of debris. They're falling out of the sky. Catch them or they'll die. Well, I mean, the barrier was cut a while ago. What the heck? They still falling? The Seraphim are here too. How high up? Yeah, they're still falling. How high up was that thing? Look, look, old timers. That monster is spitting that monster is spitting them out. Yeah, it's like a fountain. Oh, so the giant dust worm version of the elders is ate them, I guess, when they fell down or whatever, and it's throwing them back up. It's coming for us. We gotta hurry and get some distance. Glare. It's gonna suck us in. Move it. Damn it. After all the progress we made, he's pulling us back. Furl the sails. Use the oars instead. So, I guess it spit up everything that it ate so that it can attempt to suck them in again and use that giant suction force power it has. You bastard. And Luffy clocks him one, throws a giant punch at him. Get him, Nika. A giant white monster and raining cypherpole agents. Even dreams aren't this wild. Doll's like, what in the world kind of nonsense are we living in right now? Damn it. The boar's heading right for you. Look out. Okay, so yeah, basically all the elders are making their way now. Now that they basically knocked the Iron Giant into the water and they're not distracted again, all of them are coming at Luffy now. His skin is really tough. It's gonna smash the ship. We ought to run. And yeah, that giant board jumped right at it while it's in the sea. I don't know if their powers are devil fruits or not, but he said forget it. He's just gonna go for it. Jesus. Bonney-chan, I can't hold it. Being free is too tiring. And yeah, she threw what? One attack? While Gear 5 and Nika got took out of it? Wow. That's crazy. That kickback is wild. Joyboy? Is Luffy hearing something? Oh, it's the Iron Giant popping out of the ocean. And it punched the tusk right off of that board. Listen up, Emmeth. The time is at hand. The time? What the hell is that? Robot! Luffy's geeking out robot! The romance lives on. One Piece chapter 1119 and break next week. Oh, we got a break next week. Oh. Emmeth, hold up. Listen up, Emmeth. The time is at hand. Who is Emmeth? Who is the talking? What? What? Of course, everyone. The Giants got their eyes popping out because they're like, what in the world? That's a giant robot? What? And then Luffy's like, robot, you're moving finally. What in the? Oh, okay. So basically, the Gorosei did nothing. All they did, they pushed the Iron Giant into the water. They said pushed into the water, kind of wibble wobbled the antenna for the broadcast. It went off for a bit, but the broadcast kept going. So even though it was off for a bit, once it settled down in the bottom of the ocean and it was able to get its bearings, it started coming back again and giving more of the message. Vegapunk's like, all those that are caught up by this will, this form, part of ceaseless, I guess, prophecy or whatever. It's like, I'm sorry for you. I pray for you. I pray my words reach you. But we still don't know exactly what that man is saying. But all that's starting to come back online. But the Gorosei didn't know that until York pointed it out. They all just started making their way back to Luffy to try to stop them from getting away. Which, some of it was kind of hard to track. The bird, I guess, since it could fly, went over there first, and Luffy and Bonney and the rest of them deal with it by Luffy going into a giant balloon and telling everyone, hey, hit me with your best shot. Give me everything you got, and I'm gonna figure out how to deal with this guy. Sanji like, all right, Captain's orders, Bonney, don't hold back. Give it all you got. And then Frank like, oh yeah, make sure you try to kill this man. He can take it. And they all just started attacking. Bonnie's like, what? Are y'all crazy? Oh, okay. she throws an attack like she completely confused, but Luffy used their combined force to basically collide with the bird and then push it as far as possible, slingshotting it, which is interesting. Luffy thought of that. Makes sense, but he didn't really think it through because all of them were using, I don't know if Frank was using hockey. Basically, Sanji and Bonney were at the very least using hockey during that attack. So Luffy took and felt all the pain in that, but used it to set him flying nonetheless, which it seemed like he got the bird one away. It seemed like that one worked, but they weren't free for too long because then sandworm one that came at them. It sped up the ones it ate, whatever it ate earlier. The cyberport agents, the breeze sped them up so it could suction them from running away. And while it's suctioning them from running away, the other boar one pulls up. They're just all trying to stop the dudes from getting out. The boar one jumps at them while they're in the ocean. I don't know if they got devil fruit powers or not. I don't know if they're demon form or part of devil fruit or not. But this man jumps at the ship while it's in the ocean, probably not carrying at all if it falls in the ocean. And then, just so happens the Iron Giant pops up and slings him while he's what kind of. I'm a dog in this, man. This chapter is wild. Like, dreams aren't this crazy. You got two giant white albino looking guys with a couple of actual giants, a giant robot fighting a bunch of demons and beasts. And it's raining, man. It's raining cyberport agents. It's crazy. That's One Piece, though, for you. A bunch of mayhem, a break next week. I have no idea what to make of this chapter. All I know is the transmission back online. Hopefully we can get the end part of what Vegapunk was saying, because it looks like he ain't done talking. The Iron Giant's swinging now, so hopefully they can stay alive long enough to give us some details, but I just need to see what's going on, man. I enjoyed the heck of this chapter. Let me know more questions to answers. I'm looking forward to the next one. I've been Lizzie Truth. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.